Good morning on this Friday. We've got a lot going on here heading into the weekend. A lot of fairs happening, a lot of plans to head out to the lake. So we're going to get you that forecast for the next few days here. We're talking about today being more of a concern for wildfire smoke making its way to the surface. And you see here on our view, this is a live view from our tower cam here in South Fargo, that sun obscured by some of that smoke that's out there aloft, but now working its way to the surface as well. So that's one of our main concerns for today. If you're going to be traveling, the smoke will likely worsen as the day goes on. So just make sure when you're driving to set your settings in your car's air conditioning to recirculate the air rather than draw in air from outside, so you're not pulling in that smoke. And that's going to be worsening again as the afternoon progresses. So we're looking at caution lights for you there just to give you an idea that that smoke is going to be tougher. In addition to that, there is a possibility for a few thunder showers. Now they're going to be isolated, not as numerous as what we saw yesterday. And in addition to that, it will be on the less intense side for smoke, or rather for storms for us as well. So that's the good news there. Here's a look at that surface smoke forecast. So we're watching for this plume. Cold fronts moving through the region, and then following that will be this plume of wildfire smoke from those wildfires up in Canada to our northwest. And so this will continue to push in as the morning goes on into the day. You see some areas really experiencing more concentrated smoke in that red color here. Other places in the northeast, at least it looks like right now, you're less likely to have the intensity of smoke, though you'll still experience it in those places. So it just depends on where this plume ends up pushing. Right now it looks like eastern North Dakota, southern parts of the valley. So this continues on into this evening. This is 6:30, and then continuing on overnight, it continues to move southward. So I'm hoping we can get some improvement heading into Saturday here in the valley at least. And then into Saturday evening, we'll be watching for maybe another surge of smoke moving into some of our western counties by the overnight hours. So that's something we'll be watching out for potentially Saturday night and into Sunday. Today, that threat for rain is gone for now. For the moment, we're seeing some dry conditions in most areas and quieter conditions. A few clouds drifting through. There's again a little bit of smoke. There's also some patches of fog out there too that are happening. And in addition to that, we're missing out on the storm system that's moving by south of I-90 in South Dakota. So that's moving well south of us. So we're, again, enjoying a little break here. And temperatures that are warmer. We're in the 50s to some 60s. We're at 64 degrees in Fargo, 60 in Grand Forks. Wind is less than 10 miles per hour in most areas. And wind is coming in out of the west, eventually turning northwesterly as we head through the day today. So morning hours look fairly quiet. Temperatures by noon, 70s, maybe getting close to 80 degrees in a couple of spots. We'll see some low 80s in the valley here too. Not everybody reaches 80, but the possibility is there. And then here comes the afternoon and evening hours. Notice there's a chance for a storm or two, but really we're looking at only a storm or two. The problem is it may affect you where you are at your location heading into this evening. So your planner going into the next few days here, we're going to be cooling things down. Temperatures into the 70s coming up for Saturday and Sunday. So a cool weekend. One that also features that northwesterly breeze as well, helping to, of course, usher in that smoke today. We may see a spotty shower or two as well Saturday, especially Saturday night into Sunday. But again, most of us getting to stay dry. We just want to mention that and let you be prepared that you might see that happen for you. Just keep an eye on the radar on the VNL weather app. And then if you're missing the heat, next week it's coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. Lisa, thank you this morning.